Guido Gonzalez Jr., our referee, blows the whistle. We're underway. Orlando City and Montreal, the home side, out for some revenge today after being knocked out of playoff contention by Orlando on decision day last year. Comes back down into the mixer. Choinière able to hold off Mendez. It'll go down the line for Alistair Johnson. He's going to get there in time. One-timer is headed up and over the bar by Kyoto.
Warning call right there. And initially it is Thomas Williams who is responsible for him, but Kyoto does a great little negative movement, peels away from him. And
it is, in fact, 7 unbeaten in all competitions for Montreal as they drew their final CCL game but lost on 2 legs. Oh, Juan misses the clearance. It's free for Lapalainen. Galese makes a big save.
Juan, but that's a great ball from Piet. It wasn't the most perfect, but Juan just helped it, pushed it up a little bit to Lapalainen, who was getting in behind Juan. And to be fair, Pedro, catch Orlando City off balance so they can play that entry pass, that piercing ball into Torres or Mihailovic.
Oh, this is interesting, looking up the middle for Pato, but he can't quite get around. Well, now Torres has it back. His shot, did that take a deflection? Torres says yes. He's not going to get the benefit of the doubt. They work it short. Mihailovic shoots right at Galese. But how do they keep Pato from becoming isolated up there?
Yeah, well, you got to get control of the ball. That's the main thing.
They don't have it now. Lapalainen goes into Mihailovic, and he could not pick it up, and it rolls out for a goal kick.
To control the tempo of the match. So that's why Pato's not having a lot of fun at the moment, because Orlando City can't get the ball, not even to try to look for him and relieve some pressure.
Mihailovic with the corner. Kyoto nods it down in front for Waterman, and the flag is up. No goal for Joel Waterman, and just like last year on decision day when Montreal had 2 ruled out for offside, another one today.
This is the touch that counts. This one. And no one touches it there. Lapalainen, Choinière rather, is the one looks like he touches it, and that's why it gets to Waterman. But when that ball touches, and by the way, that's Benji Michel. That's Orlando City's own player. He's in good position. Therefore, this goal is valid.
Yep, so right there, Choinière does not touch the ball. And Torres with another silky move. And now Montreal on the move with numbers. Here's Kyoto. Keeps it in front. Here's Lapalainen. Stops, shoots wide.
Yeah, inexplicable, but what about this ball from Romel Kyoto right into the perfect area for Lapalainen, and he decides to cut it back, and the goal is wide open. Pedro Galese is still very much stuck in his line. He comes out a little bit, but Lapalainen, that should have been a finish. He's going to be very, very disappointed in himself.
Just a little stretch thin there for Orlando City. Mihailovic picks it off. Torres slipping in. Mihailovic! And Galese stops it cold. Big save for Pedro Galese as Georgi Mihailovic looked to have the second.
Joaquin Torres is playing as good as I've ever seen him play. Just trickery and tremendous.
Orlando City has made any changes as of yet. We'll see how early Oscar Pareja wants to pull the trigger on that, depending on how this second half starts. We're back underway. North of the border, Montreal, as they get tied up there in the penalty area. Mihailovic whips it in. That's a good ball. It falls for Miller, but he can't make clean contact. I'm sure they realized how good a position they were in, and then it's cut out by Waterman. And now the counter is on. Joaquin Torres for Montreal. He's got numbers. Torres to Johnston. Cuts it across. 2-0. And who else but Georgi Mihailovic?
Discombobulator. There wasn't any structure to it, and a bad giveaway from Joao Moutinho because of lack of clear options. And now CF Montreal in transition was able to catch him off balance, out of balance, but they haven't had that clarity in those short passes when they regain that possession.
And Mulroney ends up with it for Orlando. Mulroney just clearing it down the field. And again, Montreal coming up with the ball. Crisper, cleaner. Kyoto, save Galese. Rebound cleared away by Williams. I don't think it can be overstated what a job he's done with this program. As the corner comes in from Pereira, it's a goal! João Moutinho! Out of nothing off the corner kick.
Yeah, this is a fantastic ball from Mauricio Pereira, and nobody's really responsible for João Moutinho, and that's because Montreal is doing zonal marking rather than individual marking, and João Moutinho does a fantastic job of getting in front of the ball and connecting.
It's been a terrific player for Montreal. We're going to get the change here. Johnston's going to have to come out. So that's a concern for Montreal. Zachary Brault-Guillard will check in, and it looks like Kai Kamara. Apolaning opens it up for Waterman. Joel Waterman, is he looking for a second? No, passes to Brault-Guillard, cuts it through, Torres! And Montreal back with a 2-goal lead. Joaquin Torres adds a goal to his assist, and it looks like it will be another victory.
Yeah, this is a fantastic finish from the Argentinian. Torres, a great first touch, glue in his shoe, and a wonderful turn with his left foot. And from that area, it's very difficult for Pedro Galese. Thomas Williams needs to get closer, needs to get tighter.
Pereira picked off by Brault-Guillard. Torres back to Brault-Guillard. Could there be a fourth? Yes! A sensational finish from Zachary Brault-Guillard. He has a goal and an assist off the bench.
Here has been bad giveaways in the middle of the field, and Brault-Guillard coming in as a wing-back position. He plays higher up the field in comparison to Johnston, and that's 2 goal contributions in just very little time.
I'm introduced. They've got another opportunity here. Here's Kai Kamara. Can he make some history? Kamara turns, shoots just high.
Yeah, there's a lot of quality. Just when you thought that he wasn't going to be able to release the shot because the ball got stuck between his feet, somehow he's able to.
Breza kicks it to halfway, and that's it. CF Montreal sets a new club record, their 7th MLS game without a loss.